Hey, James here. And something I want to mention is the fact that I was logging on to Dead by Daylight. I noticed the fact that the Shrine of Secrets, right? They're much more expensive than they were before. Even before Dead by Daylight, like a while back ago, they were already expensive for players such as myself who were playing a free-to-play account. Apart from those moments where you buy a DLC killer, right? Um, we don't really go out of our way to buy certain killers, right? Um, or spend money. So the Shrine of Secrets make it so where the first tier is 2,000, 4,000, then 6,000. So a total of 12,000 shards to get each perk to its maximum tier. Now, getting 12,000 shards on its own is a very difficult challenge. It takes multiple months, and not just for one perk. Now, people have to do this practically every 3 months just so they can afford the next killer. Not only that, an extra 9,000 to afford the next survivor or multiple survivors if it drops more than one survivor, which it usually does. I think the next season not dropping any survivors. This is a new killer called the Knight, which is that's a total entire another video on. So when we come to killers like Ghostface, who are currently on the shop right now, I have to spend 9,000, just not 9,000, 12,000 just to unlock one perk. So what makes it so much harder than it was before. Even before, people I didn't go, no one really went out of their way to go buy it, unless it was a certain type of perk. You got all three tier versions of it, and I think they should negate that idea by switch it around so it's just a constant fee in between, where it's like 4,000. So it's more expensive, yeah, okay, but you get all three instead. Make it cheaper at least, much cheaper, because 12,000 just to level it up, it's way too much, and no one really uses the perks. Well, unless you need them really. The only time someone will use a Shrine of Secrets is if they have to, if there's a perk they want right away, or they can't get it because you have to buy it with real money. And there's a handful of killers coming into the game right now who you have to buy. You have two Resident Evil chapters. You have the Michael Myers, Nightmare on Elm Street, and like all those killers, you have to buy them. So you can't get the killers or the survivors. Which means you can't prestige to get the perks. Now, an alternative way to go around this is to reduce the price of shards in the shop, which is something I am for the idea of. Um, or rework the Shrine of Secrets, the point where it's much cheaper, not much cheaper, or remodelize it. So it's not, instead of just having four perks, you have an all perks there. So you can buy all whatever you want at once, right? Or you have like the community high quality perks where these perks are like they're known to be very very good, so they're gonna be cost more versus perks that are not as good, but they're still there being shown 24/7. Like Hope is like I still believe Hope is like one of the worst perks in the entire game. Uh, but in reality, I don't think they would. I don't think they would even listen to me. So I'm just a common peasant to the game. But in reality, they've been listening a lot lately, so I can't really complain. And that is what I think on the Shrine of Secrets and how it should be changed.